Welcome to the upgrade on the Sister Speak Show. I am your host, Sister Speak. The Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through the arts. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through Ayana, but you better call me Sister Speak. Welcome to my first-time listeners, and welcome back to my faithful listeners. How are you? I hope all is well with you. I'm glad that you could join me on this wonderful, safe adventure. You don't have to worry. Yes, we are by a waterfall. But you don't have to worry about any animals. We're divinely protected this evening. You're listening to The Upgrade, where we focus on all things mental health and wellness for all shades of brown people. Within this segment, we focus on aromatherapy, style, hair, skin, and nails, mental health awareness, and disease-fighting foods. All of these are conducive to how we are to vibrate high and how we are able to actually press through trials and tribulations. Now, joining us this evening for this episode are the cicadas. I'm in the wonderful, hot state of Texas. I don't know if anybody might be going to the pool, so you might hear some people at the pool because I'm in the second recording area. And that's just what it is. And you might even hear a fan in the background. Got to keep the equipment cool. So, brothers and sisters, this evening on The Upgrade, we are going to focus on two subject matters. We're going to start off light, and then we're going to come in with the 1-2 knockout. Because there are two things that are happening in the village that need attention, that have always needed attention. And this platform, just like any other platform, is going to share some tips and some resources and shine some light on the effery that you have been experiencing while you're just minding your own business. And we're not trying to step on your toes. What we're trying to do on this episode, and even with this entire Sister Speak network, is raise awareness, promote wisdom, and have a good time. So tonight's episode on The Upgrade, look, even the cicadas have something to say. But anyway, on tonight's episode, we're going to focus on you making a lifestyle change with deciding to get into physical activity and incorporate that into your regimen, your routine for the rest of your life. We want you to be here. We want you to be fit. We want you to be mentally healthy. And we want you to have a healthy diet. All of these are incorporated into adopting a healthy physical lifestyle by incorporating physical activity into your life. Okay? And I'm just going to be real with you. It takes motivation to have motivation sometimes. But that's what we're here for. We're talking about you incorporating from here on out physical activity into your daily lifestyle, where you are actually maximizing the benefits of your body, where you're actually being able to engage in physical activity at its highest capacity, or whatever your capacity is, and you're not feeling drained, okay, lethargic, and just not even able to throw dust. We don't want you to be weak. We don't want you to be in a position where you could have done better, but because you just felt like a faster route was the better route, that you missed out on some key components as to lifestyle changes on a natural vibration, and being able to be a testimony to other humans who look at you and see your before and after, whether you had weight on you or whether you were just, you had no muscle tone, whatever your progress was. Now you're missing out because you decided to go and get surgery instead of doing it the natural way. So those biceps that you have those implanted. That's really silicone. Your calf muscles aren't real. Your buttocks isn't real. Everything on you is not real, but you're at the gym flexing like it is. And it just gives a distorted viewpoint to the person who's actually coming to the gym looking for that natural way of living. And they see you, something that was only achievable for you by going under the knife. And now they don't know what they need to do and if they'll ever achieve those results because they think those are natural results. And so it's really about going about it the natural way so you can feel good about yourself and also be used as a motivational speaker to encourage other people who are apprehensive about incorporating physical activity again into their life. Because there was a time when, I'm just going to be real with you, there was a time when there was a time when the only time that you really exercised was like at recess or maybe PE. And I know some of you don't want to go down that whole PE conversation because some of you, I don't know how you did it, but you managed to barely pass PE. It just wasn't your thing. But physical activity is how we win the race. And no, the race is not given to the swift. It is indeed given to he that endureth. But endureth comes with stamina. And stamina comes by actually gaining stamina. And that's by putting in the work, pushing your body, exercising, eating right, lifting above what you feel comfortable lifting, but obviously, not breaking your back, your neck, or any other part of your body, but just saying, you know what, I'm willing to push myself so I can be stronger. I want to be stronger. I want to be able to kick down doors. Literally, I want to be able to hi-ya for real. I really want to be able to break wood in half with my foot. Even if it's not going to the gym, excuse me, you might really want to go and engage in some boxing or some karate, taekwondo, various forms of activity, Zumba. There are so many forms of physical fitness available for you. It's a buffet and there's something for you out there. You just cannot be lazy because this laziness is a part of what is making the death rate and the death toll increase. Now, I'm not for statistics that I hear on the media because I don't do the sensationalism and I don't do the only targeting one community and making one community feel like they are just hopeless, they're just lost, and that they don't have what it takes and what is wrong with them. Why aren't they able to incorporate healthy lifestyles? No, I'm not going to let the village receive that type of projection. There are people in the village who work out daily, who have lost weight naturally, who used to be junk food addicts, who are now addicted to eating properly and have actually stopped eating foods that they were addicted to. And we know how hard it is to stop eating your favorite snack. But there are people who decided, you know what, I am going to read the ingredients. I am going to read the calorie count. I am going to take into accountability what I'm actually putting inside of my body. Okay? And as a result of that, they're able to vibrate high, think faster, be smarter, be wiser, be kinder, smell good. Their sweat smells good because they have incorporated a healthy lifestyle. There are people with testimonies about how they overcame that particular addiction or those particular entities of, a weight loss, of having too much weight on them, or eating or having eating disorders. There are people with testimonies, a natural, organic testimony about how they overcame, how they were delivered, brought out, how they gained the wisdom, and one day they just received a tap from the Most High and their life changed. Sometimes you do have lifestyle changes that come because you had a health scare. But it was just only for you to vibrate higher and to change what you were doing, because it's not healthy to engage in all these type of foods if all these type of foods are going to have you functioning at your lowest capacity and at 1%. So in the village, there are people who have before and after testimonies that inspire others. And you also can have that testimony. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to go a quicker route that's going to possibly lead to your death. You want to be able to take steps towards your health success, towards incorporating physical activity into your lifestyle. That's why it is important to consult your doctor before you begin activity, to know how much you can engage in. That's why it's important to have a fitness trainer, that you can trust and feel comfortable with, that can help you, through this journey, right? That can tell you what to look out for, what not to look out for, what type of wisdom you need, how to eat, how to meal prep, all of this curriculum that is needed in order for you to be successful, because you need this physical activity. It's missing in your life and it's killing you. There's no need for any of us to walk around unshapely. And it's not about, I'm not even going to go through that useless point. This is just real talk. We don't have to go around unshapely. We can tone, we can lift, we can firm naturally. You want to wear certain outfits and you want to look like people, and you may want to be a certain size like somebody, but number one, we have to take into some accountabilities. Genetics. What is their lifestyle? Okay. How often are they engaging in eating? What have they cut back from? What makes this person be a weight that you desire or a body type that you desire? We don't want you to covet. We don't want you to be envious, because you in the beginning have to look like you, so you want to obtain goals for your body type and what you look like. You're going to have to not be allergic to running. Okay. I think about this. This was the last time. This sound is brought to you by YouTube for educational purposes only. This is the last time some of you did any physical activity. The last time. And that F that you got is because you said, F it. I'm not doing this. I don't want to run. I don't want to do jumping jacks, sit-ups, push-ups. I don't want any cardio. I'm not climbing up this rope. I'm not jumping. I'm not doing relay races. I'm not doing anything. I just want to sit here and not do anything. Okay, now this sound right here is running. Now this is the sound some of you are going to have to get used to. The breath, the breathing, the motion, all of this. These are just sounds. Listen, various sounds. Okay, of running. You need to get used to this, because this is going to be you in the very near future. And you need to know that your breath is not going to sound like what it sounds like right now. See? Some of you are going to go running in the park. That's what that's going to sound like. Okay? So we want to go from you getting out of that PE mode and having stage fright. Some of you have track fright. Some of you have gym fright. Some of you have exercise fright. We're going to come up out of that exercise fright, and we're going to upgrade, because your mental health awareness, your entire lifestyle, your appearance, everything is incorporated into this regimen. Okay. It all matters. But this right here, I can see you right now in the corner in the 3rd grade not wanting to do this. We're not even going to talk about PE in high school. Some of you just never went. You still to this day don't know what your gym teacher's name is. None of the grades, 9th, 10th, 11th, or 12th. You don't know what he or she looks like. Jim, what's that? Who is Jim? Right? But these are the sounds that we're going to incorporate. You're going to start running and exercising and feeling good and breathing better, and the oxygen is going to start flowing, the blood is going to start flowing, and you're going to be able to combat all this cardiovascular disease and all this that can plague you because you're just immobile right now. Okay? It's muy importante that you escuchan, por favor, mi amigo, mi amiga. Yes, it is very important that you listen, my friend, my brother, my sister. It is so important, mija, that you exercise. You cannot be afraid of the stairs, because if the elevator goes out and you're on the fifth floor working, guess what? Today, honey, you about to walk through the haunted house. What you mean? It's not the 31st. No, it's the 2nd. It's Tuesday, and the elevator went out. You work on the 5th floor, and the only way you're getting out today for lunch is going down the stairs. For real? Yes. How long is it going to be out? They don't know. There's 2 people stuck on there right now. You lying. I hope my DoorDash ain't stuck on there. Sis. The elevator is not working. There are 2 people stuck on there, and all you care about is your DoorDash? Yeah. No, sis, on the 4th floor, I don't know if you know it or not, but they have like 4 therapists. 4 of them, and I heard one of them is doing free work because of the COVID. Just saying, like, for real, sis. You're walking down the stairs today. All of them? Yes. Nobody can carry me down. Only if the building is on fire and you can't make it, and even then they're hoping that you make it. What you trying to say? I'm just saying, sis. I'm just saying. If nobody wants to have to carry you if they don't have to. I'm just saying. So yeah, you're walking down the stairs today. It's really going to happen. Yeah, and guess what? When you wake up today, sis, you're not going to be able to find any parking spaces within 2 blocks of the building. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Why? Because there's a conference in town, and you woke up late, and you're going to have to park 2 blocks away, and you're going to have to walk. There's no valet? What is that? Valet parking. Valet? Yeah, you know, when they park your car for you. You mean valet? No, I don't go to the ballet. I mean the valet. Sis, on the 1st floor of the building, there is a Hooked on Phonics and a Speak and Spell company in the building. And I heard they're giving away free electronics. You and a Leap pad. Sis, this is unacceptable because there's no valet at all. There's no valet. There's valet, but not for your building. You're walking. That's a long way, sis. It's 2 blocks. Do you know how far 2 blocks is? In perspective of where you are right now, I get it. But once you start exercising, sis, and incorporating a healthy lifestyle, you're going to be parking 5 blocks away, and you're going to get there in less than 3 minutes because you power walk now. You believe in me like that? I really do, sis. Now lift and lift and lift. Let's get physical. It's real talk. It's time to incorporate that lifestyle, bruh. Where you going? Come here. Oh, I thought, we was just talking to the ladies. I didn't want to, I just felt I was trying to give y'all space. No, let's pull back the partition. There's other men in the room. Sit down. Where are you going? Look, I get it. High school. It was a beautiful time for you. You made the varsity team in 9th grade. You had a 15-pack, okay? You were Mr. Muscle in the 9th grade. You exercised daily. You were running. I mean, you were physically fit. You were physically fit for 4 years. And not only that, you played as a child. So you had natural tone, okay? You didn't mind playing. You were active at recess. You always got A's in PE. Always. I mean, hey, at recess, you were always first captain. First captain, second captain, Everybody wanted to be on your team because you were Mr. Fit, even as a child. The girls liked you. Couple times you accidentally came out the gym with your shirt out of PE with your shirt off because you knew the girls were going to be looking and they were, oh my goodness, I get so weak in the knees. That's because you haven't been exercising, sis. Shut up. He's my hero. Yes, you came out the gym and it was on. You even inspired other 9th graders and even other 12th graders to work out, okay? Yes, you even got up and you ran in the morning. You wanted to really do your thing as an athlete. And then what happened, bruh? 12th grade, last day, that was it. Only thing you can do now is just look at the old footage. Tell everybody how you used to be. Some of you are even out here trying to be football coaches, trying to make it look like that's your workout. You working out through the team. Bruh, that's not going to work. You need to actually put in that work, sir. You haven't exercised since the 12th grade. You've got biceps and you've got a bun in the oven. And we need to transition this, bruh. What you trying to say? It's not what I'm trying to say. It's what you're showing us, okay? I'm going to always use this analogy. How many months are you? When's the baby shower? When's the gender reveal? Really? Yes. You can't sit here and talk about how a woman needs to be all these precise sizes and she has to be this and that, and you have all these body requirements for women, and then you over here pregnant with a bubble. Did you eat a globe? We can't have this. You've got to get in the gym. You've got to get back on what your body knoweth right well. Look, your body knows how to train. No matter what age you are, it could be 5 years that you've fallen off, 25 years. You've got to get back on it. Because you can't be playing Jodeci and think that you finna do a strip tease and think she ain't gonna be like, you don't have to do that. No, baby, this is for you. No, baby, it's not for me. It's not, and it's really not for you either. But I thank you for the intentions. But right now, please don't do this. No, this isn't it. I'm thinking about being a stripper. Why? This isn't it. The ladies love me. Look, sir, I thank you for your bravery. But at this point in time, you are not the stripper. You can't do this. No, don't let this Jodeci have you out here taking your shirt off in front of these people. You need to stop. It's time to get in the gym. You like wearing jerseys, right? Okay. Motivation. You like, what's your favorite team? Okay, cool. Okay, that's your favorite team. But have you noticed something about your favorite team? I'm just asking. Now look, take off the dark glasses. Have you noticed something about your favorite team currently? Whatever your favorite player is, whatever your sport is, have you noticed something about every single one of them in their sport attire? Come on and say it. I don't want to say it. Say it. I don't want to say it. Say it. They all physically fit. Exactly. There is a requirement that you have to have before you put on this outfit. You don't see them down there in their third trimester playing. Even the avatars on your PlayStation game, even they are physically fit. And you want to come out with a Sixers jersey and you haven't lifted anything in how many years? Your biceps really said bye. Your biceps are on the back of a milk carton right now. Last seen, 12th grade, 4th quarter, final game. Okay, I'm serious about this. It is time to get physically fit. It is time to incorporate that lifestyle. Brothers and sisters, I hope you're having a good time. We're going to take a couple of commercial breaks. I'm going to be back with the clip for you, and then we're going to get into it. The second part, mental health awareness, the narcissist flying monkeys. You're going to be all right. You are going to be all right. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks. There are 3 ingredients that create a good time: relaxation, peace, and laughter. The latest episode of the Laugh Line on the Sister Speak Show is available on demand now, and it's going to give you all 3 rated R for strong content, language, and thoughts on this episode. Comedians we respect. Dave Chappelle's tribute to comedians, naturally funny. How Going Live has advanced comedy careers. Tommy Davidson, a stand-up comedian, different from the rest. On the Laugh Line, we're covering all aspects of comedy, classic and contemporary comedy audio clips, special guest comedians, comedy show reviews. You do not want to miss this episode. You're definitely going to be laughing, especially with the Sister Speak sit-down comedy. Get ready. On the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action, a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Click the link for the latest episode. It's time to... Now all I need is a super fly blazer and a pair of shorts for my photo shoot. Sis, have you made any progress? Everything has to be fly. I'm a professional stylist for a reason, sis. I found these 2 pieces from KK Lachey. They're perfect for your photo shoot. Sitting pics now. Oh, these are lit. Book the look, sis. I ordered the outfit already, sis. Your photo shoot is going to be epic. The summer sale at KK Lachey is going on now. With these looks and more in stock, you're guaranteed to find the look that you need, whether it's for a photo shoot or a day or night out. Shop kklachey.com and get ready. The look, the feel, the vibe. kklachey.com. Welcome back. You are listening to The Upgrade on the Sister Speak Show, covering all aspects of mental health and wellness for all shades of brown people. That sound, that's what a gym sounds like. Yeah. Don't freak out. Don't get nervous. Some of you aren't even afraid of the sound of lightning, but you're afraid of the sound of the gym. We just can't have that. So this is just to get into your subconscious of the sounds that you're going to be hearing, so you can get familiar with it and get used to it. That's what it's all about. Okay, brothers and sisters, now listen. We're going to get right into it. I have a clip for you. It is provided by Fitness Wisdom, Education Wisdom on the Sister Speak Show. And not on the Sister Speak Show, on YouTube. And by the way, speaking of that flub up right there, on the Laugh Line, I was speaking about Montel Jordan and not Montel Williams. I kept on referring to This Is How We Do It, but I kept on saying that the artist was Montel Williams. He has no songs. It's Montel Jordan. So I just wanted to put that out there. Moving forward. But anyway, this is about 10 reasons why exercise is important. This is just to get it into your spirit, get it into your vibrations so you can vibrate high, okay? Provided by YouTube. I'll speak to you on the other side of this clip, and then we're going to get into the heavier aspect of tonight's episode because my tone is probably going to be just a little bit different. But anyway, hold tight to my brother and my sister who is getting ready to change your lifestyle. Congratulations to the males and females that don't want to change your lifestyle, that are okay with being a hot Cheeto, are okay with being soda, who are okay with just being all these different type of junk foods. Definitely not in moderation. And those who just don't want to change and are content with how you are, I don't know what to say to you. That's just a low vibrating energy. And you're not doing well, and you could do much better, but we're not here to force you. We're just going to keep it pushing. I'll see you on the other side. I'll speak to you on the other side of this clip.
Exercise is vital for a healthy brain and body. Physical fitness through exercise is one of the most common pieces of advice offered by medics across the planet. There are many benefits of exercise when done correctly. Some of the most common include improved blood flow, general body fitness, weight loss, and stress relief. This video seeks to focus on some of the direct benefits of exercise on the brain and the body. So, exercise and the brain. Well, according to an article published by the Harvard Health blog, Exercise helps the brain both directly and indirectly. Physical activity reduces the insulin resistance, inflammation, and stimulates the release of growth factors in the brain that affects the growth of new blood cells. These growth factors also encourage the abundance and survival of new blood cells, keeping the brain healthy. Indirectly, it improves brain activity, which also improves mood and sleep and reduces stress and anxiety problems. So physical exercise has been proven to have some of the following effects. Number 1, boost the memory. Studies conducted on the hippocampus among children, adults, and the elderly showed that the brain structure grew after aerobic exercise. The hippocampus is part of the brain that holds the memory and is therefore crucial for learning. Number 2, improved concentration. Exercise improves the ability to focus on one task, ignore distractions, and also hold and manipulate information. Aerobic exercise improves retention among students and therefore crucial for children, adults, and the elderly as well. Number 3, improved mental health. Physical exercise is a great mood enhancer. The feeling of elation experienced after exercise is real and should be used as an alternative stress reliever. A 2010 study conducted for 8 weeks showed a significant decrease in the amygdala after yoga and meditation. The amygdala is part of the brain that is implicated in processing stress, fear, and anxiety. Number 4, slowing cognitive decline. Physical exercise delays the onset of mental wear and tear in dementia, especially among the elderly. It pays to exercise early in life to avoid mental illnesses that come with old age. A study published on the neurology suggested that women who are physically fit in their middle ages were 88% less likely to develop dementia than their peers who were only moderately fit. 5. Physical fitness and weight loss. A study published in the Indiana Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that an active exercise training program was ideal for reducing weight and improving physical fitness among obese children. The effects were possible even without a change in dietary composition. Number 6, protection of the body against age-related decline. According to a study published in the Journal of Aging Research, it suggests that physical activity maintained throughout life is accompanied with a lower risk of developing chronic conditions such as cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular, and coronary heart diseases associated with chronological aging. Number 7, improved heart and lung health. When done on a regular basis, physical activity, both moderately and intense, lowers the risk of developing coronary heart disease. Regular exercise strengthens the heart muscle and its ability to pump blood to the lungs and the rest of the body. The lungs automatically pick up the pace to keep up with the exercise and therefore become stronger as well. Number 8, it increases lean mass and strength. High-frequency training and low-frequency training both contribute to improvements in lean mass and strength in men and women. Strength training also helps alterations in metabolism, increase in bone density, reduce the risk of injury, and even rebuild lost muscle. The buildup of muscle is necessary for preventing a resting metabolic rate that causes obesity. High-frequency training and low-frequency training both contribute to improvements in lean mass and strength in both men and women. Number 9, improved cholesterol levels. Regular physical activity and exercise are effective in lowering cholesterol levels in the blood and thus preventing the onset of coronary heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. Clinicians recommend aerobic training or resistance training to ensure that healthy cholesterol levels are achieved. Number 10, prevention and management of diabetes. Regular exercise can help delay or prevent the development of type 2 diabetes by 60%. Daily physical activity, aerobic training, or resistance training prevents sugar buildup in the blood. Insulin sensitivity increases and the body can take up glucose during and after activity. Any form of physical activity that helps the body burn calories, e.g. walking, cleaning, running, sports, is beneficial and should be included in daily routines. So in conclusion, daily physical activity and a variety of exercises have significant improvements on the brain and the body among children, adults, and the elderly. Therefore, it is important to include regular exercise in our daily routines to maintain a healthy body and also to prevent lifestyle diseases.
Welcome back. You are listening to The Upgrade on the Sister Speak Show. I am your host, Sister Speak. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now you know. And some of you already knew. But it is time to maximize and receive the benefits of exercising and changing our lifestyle so we can be a better version of ourselves. Excuse me. Internally as well as physically. Like right now. I'm going to get some water. I love core water. Shout out. You all should sponsor me. And Fiji, you should sponsor me. But seriously, sis, where are you going? Sis, put that church finger down. Sis, come here. Where are you going? No, sis, you're going to be okay. You don't have to walk out of this session. You're going to change your life because there's a difference between being thick and fat. Okay? Everybody is not thick. There's this phenomenon to be thick. But if you're not going to be physically fit, if you're not going to be healthy, there's no point. You need to tone, okay? And you need to be able to wear your outfit the way it's supposed to be worn, okay? If you don't like the way that you're looking, there is a way to change it, but you can't run from it. You can do it. It's just that the energy within you is vibrating low and you're already drained and lethargic by everything that you have experienced in life. And getting to a place where you can actually naturally feel good is difficult for you. But your brain is designed to release serotonin and endorphins to uplift you, to help you feel better. And so that's what we want you to do, because there's no point in being miserable and bitter. And this goes for men and women. Men are miserable. Some men are miserable. Some men are bitter. And we want you to vibrate high. And one way that you can do that is through incorporating a healthy lifestyle. Some of you men, okay, I'm just being real, because various ages play PlayStation and Xbox and all these other games. Some of your thumbs are strong as all get out. Some of your fingers are strong as all get out. Your combination with A, B, backflip, flip, and all this other type of stuff that you do with the joystick and the controller, your fingers get more exercise than any other part of your body. And then your eyes, being a muscle, they get exercise too, because you're always looking around and things like that. But outside of that, when is the last time you really just said, I need to get my body together? Because you can't sit up here and hate on Trey Songz for taking his shirt off and all these other, entertainers who actually have done the work and take their shirt off and be hating. Oh, look at him. He look like a sucker. Look at him. Who he think he is. Look, he thinks that he is winning. He knows it. And he's got a few women who are liking what they see. And you want that too, right? And that doesn't mean to get out here and always be, the guy with the shirt off with the snake around your neck at the festivals and things of that nature. We're not saying be that guy. There's a time and place to have your shirt off. I sometimes wonder why some of you men, regardless of what your body is going through, why a lot of you guys still like to take your shirt off and hang out with each other. Just chilling. I understand it's hot on the block. And, we still have to drive by that, though. We have to see you, and it's just, we would appreciate it if you would appreciate yourself more. That's all, because the last thing you want somebody to do is drive by the block and they give, your girl a call and they be like, hey, I think Lamonte is pregnant. What? I think he's pregnant. By who? By Hostess. By Little Caesars. What? By Taco Bell? What? By the buffet. What? It's the Kool-Aid, sis. Who is he pregnant by? He's pregnant by bad eating habits? Yeah, this block life has him stressed out, sis. I really think he's pregnant. You think it's mine? I don't know. I don't know, but I know Lamonte looks like he's pregnant. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you can't sit up here and take your shirts off if you're not willing to actually, be appeasing to the eye. You want us to look a certain way. We want you to look a certain way too, to make the lovemaking better. So appealing. Okay? And this exercise, for those who are righteously sexually active, I'm celibate. I love being celibate. When I make love, it'll be because I am with the one I'm supposed to be with. However, moving forward, when you are engaging in intimacy, your stamina and your endurance and your flexibility, some of you sisters cannot stretching. What's that? You need to stretch. We stretching makes things better for every aspect of your life. You have to stretch before you exercise. But some people engage in sexual activity, and they are limited in their functioning and their ability to perform at their best ability because they have no stamina endurance. They have no body tone. There's nothing about their body that says, I can endure this. I can go through this. I can be intimate. I can be on top. I can be on bottom and participate. This is rated R for strong content and language, but I'm speaking to everybody because exercise benefits us in every aspect, including our intimacy. Okay? So, we're not going to be childish. We're adults. Let's just be real. Let's grow up. But honestly, you could perform a lot better. Some of you men, the reason why you're quick on the draw, because the reason why you ejaculate prematurely, don't blame it on how good it is. And I'm not saying it's not good, but I'm saying that it's because you have no control. It's just, and that's it. And it's just like, what? And then here, it just leads into other type of disappointments and problems with intimacy within the relationship. And we can avoid all that. We don't want you to have a false start 5-yard penalty. We want you to make it and actually have a touchdown and not have to use other type of things in order to enhance your ability to perform sexually, because you can't even stroke, thrust, because you don't have the endurance. Your back isn't strong enough. You can't lift her up. You can't slide her down. You can't do anything to, make the Kama Sutra be what it is, because you don't have the endurance or the physical ability to do so. You want her to be thick, but you can't handle that. You're not ready for that. Do you plan on having sex in the ER? Do you have oxygen by the bed? You should have 911 on speed dial. Some of you were trying to bite off more than you can chew. Seriously. There comes a time where if you are willing to change your lifestyle, that there are some benefits waiting for you on the other side of that mountain. Are you willing to climb? Are you willing to get to the other side of the mountain by actually saying, I'm going to dedicate myself to being, like I said, the best version of myself that I can be? Not too less, not too little, not too much. Excuse me. Just the right balance. Just the right balance. And that's real talk. Pleasure is something that we experience physically and optically, orally, audibly, mentally, spiritually. And both men and women haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what true intimacy is, because we're not even physically fit for it or mentally fit for it. But we want to engage in it all the time. You willing to hit that, but you won't hit a ball? You're willing to hit that, but you won't pick up a bat? You're willing to hit that, but you won't even go to the basketball court and shoot some shots? And this is the realest test ever. A lot of us are going to be in trouble if we're out and about and a dog decides to chase us. I'm telling you right now, that knee pops, you tear that Achilles, pull that hamstring, go down, it's a wrap, because we're not ready for on your mark, get set, go. We're not even ready for go. We're not ready for on your mark. We're not ready for any of those commands. Only time we run is if we hear gunshots. Now that's when there's some serious adrenaline and some takeoff. But even then, Just imagine starting off running and then you turn your ankle the wrong way because you have not exercised in so long and your body's not ready for that. And now you're encountering danger. It's real. Even in the ocean, just think about the endurance that you need, which I told you I'll never go to the ocean. That's not the romantic door for me. If you listen to the laugh line, you know what I'm talking about. But even swimming in the ocean, the endurance that you need to go against the currents, the waves, and trying to outswim a shark. The strength you need to lift up your children, a loved one. Physical fitness is a part of our journey. We have to incorporate it into our lifestyle. I want us to achieve the maximum benefits of being our best self, the best version that we can be. And we rebuke the spirit of stagnation, the spirit of lack of motivation. We rebuke the spirit of rebellion. Because it's time, people. Our village is suffering, yes. And there are diseases that we can combat. There are illnesses that we can combat. Number one, because the Most High God can cure all. And also because He has given us fruit and water and various natural herbs that provide remedies for us to vibrate high, to heal, to be physically fit, to eat properly, to receive vitamins and nutrients and medicine. We are not without, but we are perishing for lack of knowledge, and we are shunning the organic way that we are supposed to evolve our bodies, and we are opting out of physical fitness. Nobody should ever have to be rescued from their home because by the fire department coming with some construction workers to tear down the wall because you are 600 or 500 pounds and nobody can move you. No, we do not want to see you sitting on the bed with all kind of foods and having your son, daughter, husband, or whoever is living with you having to manipulate them and guilt trip them and enable them to continue to feed this demon in you. Some of the weight that we have is because of childhood trauma, because we were not taught, because you weren't taught how to eat right, because we're always eating different foods that are disgusting, that provide extreme body mass on us, that slow us down, that keep us from progressing mentally, that keep us trapped in this era. Okay? And then our community, our village, we have to stop shunning other people in the village who want to eat right and who do choose to cut out, cut back from, who will not be participating in the family this or the family that is, if this is the type of food that's going to be in the menu. Yes, I participated in the past, but I've had an awakening and I choose not to do that to my body. Oh, you acting brand new. You think you all that. Look at you. You trying to act like a this. No. I rebuke you, return to sender, and I reverse that. And I will not have you sit here and project that onto me. Don't you let your family, friends, co-workers dominate you. That is a spell and that is a spirit. Don't let them dominate you and make you feel bad because you choose to have a healthy lifestyle now. Because you want to do right by your body. Do not let them shun you. And if they try to, shut that off. Cut that off immediately. Do not even let them finish their script. Don't even let them get all their lines off. Cut them off. Yeah, don't even use a turn signal on this one. Get in front of them and do not ever let them dominate you when you want to change your life. Do not ever let them tell you to turn around only for you to turn into a pillar of salt. Do not ever let them tell you that you are acting brand new and who do you think you are? Do not ever let those energies dictate and dominate with your soul, what your soul knoweth right well. When you decide to incorporate physical activity and a healthy lifestyle into your daily regimen from here on out. You have a right to change. You were born to change. You were born to evolve. You have been chosen. If you are a child of the Most High God, you have been chosen to be delivered. You have been chosen to experience the before and the after. You have been chosen to experience the former and the latter. You have been called to have a testimony. Yes, you have been set apart to then go ahead and teach physical fitness, cardio, nutrition, motivate, write a book, whatever it has to do with a healthy lifestyle. A PE teacher, teaching young children what it is to have proper nutrition, doing what you can to incorporate that the school menu be of high nutritional value, banning these foods that are sent to kill and have our children vibrating low, us as well. It's about really taking back what we have given away and what was taken away. Now we know the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, but we're talking about the dark one seeking, killing, and destroying. We're not talking about the Most High God's hand in dictating that. Yes, he has to give the enemy permission. Yes. But there is a time where you say enough. And that leads us into this next segment. This next segment dealing with narcissism, mental health awareness. When enough is enough. The flying monkey. The flying monkeys, the narcissist. Support system. You are a survivor. If you have gone through narcissism, experienced it on any level, it is an entity, it is spell work, it is psychosis, schizophrenia, it's an array of mental illnesses. And you haven't been imagining it. No, you're not going crazy. This is all the gaslighting, which is the provoking you into making you believe that it's you, only for you to then walk on eggshells, be afraid to speak, trying to always please, going above and beyond. Everything is off when you are experiencing someone with these type of demonic spirits within them. And it is rough going through it, and it is rough surviving out of it. However, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The flying monkeys serve no purpose, really, but they're still there. They serve no purpose because all they do is they are available as puppets for the narcissist. They're completely fooled by the narcissist. A lot of flying monkeys that support your narcissist are family members, co-workers, various entities, right? Various principalities. And these people sometimes will even team up with your enemies just to, make the attack stronger. And these people will join the narcissist for whatever reasons. And here you are being gang stalked. I'm looking for my port. Here we go. You're going to end up being gang stalked, harassed, going through all these different emotions that come with being the target of a narcissistic attack. And the flying monkeys love to spy. They love to smear. They love to lie. They love to do any bidding for the narcissist. They're really dumb. They're some of the dumbest people that you will, excuse me for all that movement. They're some of the dumbest people that you'll ever encounter. They're dumb because they never listen to, they don't want to listen to the other side of the story. They believe the story automatically, and they're willing to actually help with the abuse go on. They love to cover up for the narcissist. They love to lie for the narcissist, and they love to do their bidding. They're monkeys. Monkey see, monkey do. And then they like to pretend the whole hear no evil, see no evil, do no evil. They love to throw the rock and hide their hand, but they love to do the dirty work for the narcissist. And some of you have experienced flying monkeys in your family, like I said, on the job or in your relationship or even with your friends. That triangulation, well, everybody says, and they get to making lies and trying to make it be more than what it is to try to make it seem like it's you, and it's not you, it's them. Repeat it. It's not me, it's them. Now, that doesn't mean that you haven't ever had low vibrating behaviors. It doesn't mean that you are just perfect. I know these are useless points, but what this does mean is 9 times out of 10, yes, it is them and not you. And the flying monkey is, the best friend, the sister, the mother, the father, the in-laws. I mean, flying monkeys can be anybody. And they love to be in the mess. They love to spread the gossip, the rumors, the smear campaign. They are literally the fool for the narcissist. They do all the dirty work. And the narcissist needs the flying monkeys because, excuse me, the narcissist, if he's a covert narcissist or she is a covert narcissist, they're going to pretend like they're perfect. They are and I'm going to always say this, they are a villain in the home, but a hero in the public. They are a monster in the home, but a minister in the public. They are an abuser in the home, but a healer in the public. They are frugal in the home, but financially fluid and free-giving in the public. They have all kind of wicked things to say to you in the home, but they are mighty man of God in the public. They put their hands on you in the home, but they'll pull over and help some other person on the side of the road. They will not feed you, but everything is on them when they go out for everybody. They're saying they serve this religion here in the home, but when they're outside, it's a whole nother face. The masquerade. You're not imagining this. This is what they do. Covert. And so they do this so when you try to speak out about the abuse allegations, nobody believes you. Nobody. Such and such? No, not such and such. You're lying. No, they're just not happy. They begin to go out and say how they're not happy, this, that, and the third, all this other type of stuff, but all the while, cheating. An adulterer. And you're left wondering, how did I get here? How did I end up with someone like this? How is it that I am experiencing these flying monkeys? I'm telling you right now, and this is real talk. Don't talk to their best friend. Learn from me. Learn from others. Don't ever contact the best friend, because the best friend is a fool for the narcissist. The best friend will believe anything that the narcissist says. The best friend will lie, cover up, and try to persuade you that what's happening to you and what you have caught on to and even have proof of is not what you really is not. It's not true knowledge. It's not accurate. But it's confirmation. The flying monkey is going to go around, like I said, and help tell that rumor, that lie. Oh, why aren't such and such together? Oh, man, she this, that, and the third, or he this, that, and the third. And that's further from the truth. That person over there is literally surviving from being physically and emotionally abused. But the people in the streets believe the narcissist, because the narcissist is a con artist. It's the devil. is a master manipulator. And the flying monkeys, because even though they're flying monkeys, they really should be called centipedes because they crawl just as low. The entire group of flying monkeys, there are so many scandals and secrets and lies and all type of things that go on within that entire circle. There are so many narcissists and flying monkeys within that circle. And you are a victim now getting ready to survive from it because you never saw it coming. But I'm going to tell you this, sis. I'm going to tell you this, brother. When you heal that childhood trauma, you can listen to the last episode of The Upgrade. When you decide to deal with that childhood trauma, you will no longer have to deal with that narcissist. You're going to gain your power back. But you're attracting these narcissists, and it is related and linked to your childhood trauma, DNA, family lineage. And you're going to have to break this generational curse, these chains, this bondage. Now, like I said, witchcraft, spell work, voodoo, all of this plays a factor into these behaviors as well. But you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to be willing to break the chains. Because when you lock into what makes you attract and have this type of energy to why you got all these karmic people always coming in your life and you keep on attracting these type of people, whether it be family, friend, foe, co-worker, spouse, whatever, you are going to regain your power and they are going to be in for a rude awakening. They don't go without punishment. They don't go without having to deal with the Most High God. No, they don't escape. They don't escape all the stuff that they did to you, leaving you in a situation where you almost lost your mind. No, they don't escape. Yeah, it looks like they're getting away with it, but they don't. Everybody's watching. What you mean? Everybody's watching. This is spiritual warfare, brother, sister. This is spiritual warfare. The Most High God is watching. The angels are watching. Yeah, there are witnesses. Everybody doesn't believe the narcissist now. There are some wise ones in the village who know that this narcissist ain't shit, is a demon. They know the pattern. They heard, they seen. The narcissist can't fool everybody. And when the narcissist has been exposed, yeah, it's going to be some warfare. They're going to say some nasty, ugly things. They're going to lie to the flying monkeys, have the flying monkeys believing that you ain't anything. And I'm telling you, they will even team up with family members that don't like you to try to take you out. I'm telling you what I know. They are wicked in their actions. And the flying monkeys are just as wicked. You don't need to tell them the truth. Don't even worry about it. Don't even waste your breath with them. Let them believe the lies because the blood is on their hands as well. If they participated in any way, shape, or form in helping the narcissist execute and express physical, emotional, financial, spiritual abuse to you, gaslighting with the red flags and the triangulation and the manipulation and the deception and the flying monkeys and all of what happens when you run into a narcissist, trust and believe they're going to experience the same towers. If not, well, they're going to experience the same towers. Everything that they wanted you to lose via the narcissistic attacks, via the smear campaigns, trying to smear you wherever, to just smear your entire life. Believe it, there is a day coming where the flying monkeys are going to lose their ability to swing from branches. They will have to walk wherever they go. They're going to lose a lot. There is a time coming where you will be vindicated and your name will be unsmeared and your reputation will be untarnished and everything that they did to you will be their sentence. The narcissist needs the flying monkeys. He or she is weak without them. Weak. Sis, brother, you don't need to experience those headaches anymore after the fights with the narcissist. Stop calling the family. Stop speaking to them from here on out about what's happening. It is now time for you to gain your resources. It is now time for your exit strategy. It is time for you to unlearn what you have experienced and never to vibrate this low again. It is time for you to step out of your childhood trauma, heal, so you will no longer attract the narcissist and the flying monkeys. It was a whirlwind for you. It was traumatic for you. And yes, the flying monkeys have a good time playing with your name. They have a good time hearing all the lies, rumors, gossip. They love hearing the narcissist who was once making love to you, smiling in your face, and doing all of their masquerading, right? They love it when they get to hear the pillow talk. They love it when the narcissist spills your most precious secrets. They love it. That's how sick and low and demonic the flying monkeys are. The flying monkeys believe lies because they tell them. The flying monkeys believe lies because they live a lie. The flying monkeys believe these stories because they don't want their truth to be uncovered. But you can't stop that from happening. Sometimes the flying monkeys are actually in a relationship with the narcissist, both male or female. That's why they do their bidding for them with such tenacity and energetically. You're a little too close for comfort, don't you think, flying monkeys? Obsessed with the narcissist, some of you. That's why you do their bidding for you. Some of the flying monkeys, I'm telling you this, some of the flying monkeys have an incestuous desire for the narcissist. That's why they do their bidding for them. Are you a flying monkey? Do you set people up for smear campaigns? Do you go and get spell work done on people because you're a narcissist and you want to ruin lives and because you don't ever think you'll be caught? Let me explain something to you, narcissist. If you are one and you're listening, let me explain something to you about how you have fooled yourself. And this is real talk. I'm going to have a clip and then we're going to get on out of here. Let me explain something to you, narcissist. What you think that you can't be caught, right? You don't ever think there's a day coming, do you? You don't ever think that you will ever be held accountable for your actions, for your physical, emotional, spiritual, financial abuse towards your spouse, towards whomever you are exacting this demonic behavior against. You're flying monkeys. Flying monkeys, you don't ever think you'll be caught, right? You don't ever think that you'll be exposed, right? You don't ever think that your business will be out there in the streets. You don't ever think that your happy home will be turned upside down. You don't ever think that the energy that you send out will ever come back into your home and boomerang. You don't ever think that you'll ever be caught, apprehended. There is a spiritual jail for you, and you're going. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't stop the towers that are going to come, the judgments that are going to come. Keep on being that way. There's a day coming for you. Yes. And you'll never be able to do what you've done again because the Most High God's foot is going to be on your neck strong. Real strong. You don't think you're going to be caught. Yeah. You think that what you do in your home, nobody will ever know how evil you are. How much of a asshole you are to the people in your home, to your spouse, to your children. Some of you are nice to your children, but mean to your spouse. All this type of just one-sided, demonic, psychotic behavior. Some of you are just a plain asshole jerk in the home. A real piece of work. Some of you just are a tyrant in your home. And then after being a tyrant, after you being the one who did it, you get on the phone and tell lies and lie on whomever you just victimized and say they did it. And you don't think there's a day coming. You don't think anybody can get you. You think you real tough, huh? Untouchable? You think you're invincible? Keep thinking. I want you to keep leaning to your own understanding. Yeah, keep leaning. I want you to lean on this tower right here. Just keep leaning on it. If you are a narcissist and you and your flying monkeys have waged a war on somebody through gang stalking, harassment, smear campaigns, magic, any of these things, gaslighting, if this is you, it will not end well for you. And it's going to come when you least expect it. Keep getting comfortable, very comfortable. Some of you have no idea who you have victimized. If you would have known, you never would, you never would have come for them. Some of you have messed with the chosen one. Some of you have messed with one that has been chosen. A light worker. Some of you have really attacked a divine feminine, an empress, a high priestess. You don't know who you've attacked in the spirit realm, what their ranking is, but now they get to have judgment. Now it's your time. Some of you have picked on the right one, and the right one is letting you build it up. You're not getting away with shit. It's being clocked. It's being documented. In the village, causing all that chaos. You and your flying monkeys. Animals. May you get no rest. May you toss and turn. May you experience anxiety, chaos, turmoil, pestilence, famine. May you experience nightmares, terrors. May nothing go right for you until you change. And that's for the ones listening and not. That is what it is for every person who is locked in a home or suffering from being the victim of narcissistic abuse and attacks via the narcissist and his or her flying monkeys. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks. Ugh. You and your label are sorry. The whole label's model is no new friends. That's why you didn't see it coming. You're out celebrating the fact that you just produced 2 major albums for 2 major artists. Somebody in your crew is jealous of you. They want your shine, your spotlight. That's why they set you up. You're fighting for your life. They're on the run, and it's not going to end well for them. The game is cold. The latest episode of the Two Narcissist Speak Show is available on demand now. Rated R for strong content, language, and thoughts. On this episode, snakes in the studio. producing and flowing with frenemies. On the tour, we cover all aspects of the music industry. When you get ready to go to the studio, keep your head on a swivel. Somebody's mad at you because you won't give them free beats or free studio time anymore. Click the link for the latest episode and be careful. Slingshot season. This is Sister Speak with a word of encouragement. Spiritual warfare is real, and it is slingshot season. That's right. You are prepared for this. It is time for you to defeat the bears, the lions, and the giants in your life. You are stronger than what you think, and when you are chosen, you are anointed. No longer can you operate in the spirit of fear, and no longer can your boundaries be attacked. Carnal weapons produce carnal results. Spiritual weapons produce spiritual results. Get your smooth stones and your slingshot ready, because being victorious and more than a conqueror is a part of your lineage. Because our cousin David was about that life. Your enemy's plans are deterred, decapitated, and destroyed. Be encouraged. Family, are you being gaslighted? Are you the victim of narcissistic behaviors and attacks? Are you looking for solutions for all the pollutions that are plaguing your life right now? Is something off and you just can't put your finger on it? Well, guess what? We've got you covered on the Vent Session, a new segment on the Sister Speak show, rated R for strong language and content. Episode 1, Fret Not, is available on demand now. In this episode, we're covering fireworks, holidays, witchcraft, and defeating your enemies. And we've only just begun. You'll enjoy this specific episode because it keeps you on your toes. And I keep it 100. There's nothing like somebody being able to give you some advice because they have gone through it themselves. On the Sister Speak show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action, a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Be encouraged and click the link for the episode. Welcome back. You are listening to The Upgrade on the Sister Speak show. I'm your host, Sister Speak, The Upgrade, where we cover all aspects of mental health and wellness for all shades of brown people. Tonight's episode, physical fitness. It's time to start incorporating that into your lifestyle. And narcissism, the narcissist and his flying monkeys. I have a clip for you all to listen to this evening. I could go in a little bit further, but that's why I have other segments. But this is just the beginning of exposing narcissism, exposing the flying monkeys, exposing behavior. Because you deserve to live in peace, not chaos. You deserve not to, and you should not be chaos. You should not be chaotic. So it's about balancing the energies. But you can't balance anything if you can't identify what it is that needs to be fixed. And one thing is for certain. Two things are for sure. Everything has an expiration date. I will speak to you on the other side of this clip. Thank you for being a wonderful listening audience. You're going to be all right.
Welcome to another midweek video. Today I will be talking about flying monkeys and the fact that they get burned too. Assisting the narcissist in the smear campaign does not get them a free pass. But also, I will be sharing how we can speed up their judgment, so please listen to the end. Okay, there comes a time when those who join forces with a narcissist to destroy you or smear your name will reap what they have sown. I have no sympathy for flying monkeys, as they are the ones who chose to side with the narcissist without hearing the full story, or just choosing to believe a lie. There are at least two sides to every story, so when someone chooses to judge me just based on what someone says without giving me a fair hearing, that person has just exposed themselves. When someone is so quick to turn against you, they were either always envious or jealous of you, or they are just naive and easily manipulated. The naive flying monkeys are they who bought into the narcissist's false image and think that the narcissist is the best thing to walk on this earth. They look up to them and think that the narcissist's word is good and final. They would just side with the narcissist without giving it a second thought. But it's not that they personally have an issue with you. They just foolishly trust the narcissist too much and believe their every word. But in doing so, they have become your enemy. The narcissist is always on the lookout for flying monkeys. When a narcissist starts to devalue you, they will also start trying to turn mutual friends and family against you by dropping nuggets of negativity and lies here and there about you to judge the response they get, to see if this person is already against you or if they can turn them against you. It's more fun to the narcissist to be able to devalue and gossip about you with a mutual friend or family member. Finding someone who will align with them to destroy you while at the same time pretend to be your friend is a precious find for the narcissist. But these flying monkeys are not exempt to being a victim of the narcissist. Timing is everything. The flying monkey today can become the narcissist's target of hate tomorrow, as the narcissist is loyal to no one. This can happen quicker if we go no contact, not just from the narcissist, but from the flying monkeys as well. When the narcissist is not able to contact us or affect us, and neither can the flying monkeys become of no use anymore, and the narcissist is more likely to turn on them or quickly drop them, because there is no point for the narcissist to keep up the act and the flying monkeys if the target has gone missing. The narcissist will need someone else to pour their negativity onto. They need someone else to screw over. They need someone else to lie about and bully. So these flying monkeys, especially those who serve no other purpose but to attack you, their expiry date comes quicker, because narcissists do not have time for people who are of no use to them. So those flying monkeys that thought they were getting brownie points for siding with the narcissist are in for a rude awakening. If you have not gone no contact from the flying monkeys, they will remain relevant to the narcissist a bit longer. But in time, the narcissist always exposes themselves because they are so petty and insecure. But also, the many lies they told in smearing you may start to unravel, and a new war is waged where new flying monkeys are needed to undermine the previous flying monkeys. Narcissists will turn on you when they are done with you. They are ruthless when it comes to their time and the people that they allow to occupy their lives. Narcissists do not have friends. Narcissists have supplies. If you no longer have anything to supply the narcissist, you get thrown out like yesterday's trash. The narcissist will turn on you and smear you like they do everyone else. Being a flying monkey for a narcissist is not a ticket to safety. Instead, you are more likely to be the next in line for a taste of the narcissist's venom. And some of these flying monkeys are narcissists themselves, and it's so much more dramatic when it is narcissist against narcissist. But that's another topic. To wrap this all up, all flying monkeys do when they side with the narcissist is expose themselves. They expose themselves as people you cannot trust, and cutting them off from your life will result in them being discarded or targeted by the narcissist even sooner. That's it for today. Thanks for listening and have a blessed week.
Welcome back. You are listening to The Upgrade on the Sister Speak show. The clip that you just listened to was brought to you by YouTube via Exposing Narcissism, the channel. So now that you've listened to the clip, you have been able to hear the truth. And now you need to identify yourself. Are you a narcissist? Are you that person that they were talking about, that this woman was speaking about in this video clip? Are you a flying monkey? Everything that she just spoke about, I experienced personally. So I know what it is to be attacked by flying monkeys. I know what it is to have someone go team up with family members that are already wicked and evil and that have devised evil plans against me, to then go and team up with them to launch a huge attack on me. And I also know what it is to watch the Most High God vindicate me and to keep his hand upon me and to expose them for who they really were. Liars, manipulators, thieves, con artists, wicked. And I thank the Lord for vindicating me, because narcissists and flying monkeys will smear your name and will even put you in a position to where you have to fight legally to seek justice, where you have to be subjugated to various actions because the narcissists have lied on you and smeared your name. I don't take that lightly, because how dare you play with people like that? And the narcissist, when you do decide to gain your power and take back everything that has been taken from you and to come out of the domination that was put on you, they love to say that you're now acting like the victim, when in fact you were the victim, but now you're surviving and you're coming to decapitate in the spirit the head of the enemy and to crush the enemy's neck. They never like it when you finally decide to set boundaries for yourself, to cut them off. No contact is no joke. You can't straddle the fence when it comes to no contact. You can't sit there and leave different parts of your self open for them to be able to contact you. You have to block everything. And anyone connected, or you may even think is connected to the narcissist or the flying monkeys, you have to go on a serious blocking spree. And there's no emotions involved. Forget these people, because they don't give a damn about you, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to destroy you. And you have a right to stand in your power and to fight back. Start blocking these people and get ready to go no contact. That means that you're going to have to change your phone number. It's more than blocking them. It's about changing your phone number and not giving it out to anybody. When you give out your phone number, don't have a moment of weakness and pass your phone number on to the narcissist or anybody who you know is connected, because your phone number will be passed along. And the narcissist will give your phone number out, and they don't care, because their mission is to try to destroy you. And they will give your phone number to somebody who you know, who they know, who you know, that you don't want to have any communication with. You've blocked these people. They will try to put you in communication again with the very enemies that you have blocked. They are wicked and conniving because they are demonic. I have been harassed via a narcissist and his flying monkeys on his side and on my mother's side. I have literally been attacked by flying monkeys. These are people who already did not like me. You know who these people are. You have these, for those of you who are experiencing this right now, you already know. They don't like you. They are jealous of you, just like you listened in the clip. So they're waiting to hear some lies about you, some scandal about you, some rumors, some gossip about you. They're waiting. They're licking their chops. Your enemies will team up with your enemies to try to take you out. However, if God be for you, who can be against you? And that's what these enemies counted out. They don't realize who they're messing with. And these enemies, they don't believe in God because they play with the devil. They worship the devil. They do the devil's work. Okay? They do black magic. They do voodoo. They do spell work. They play in graveyard dirt. They do black magic. That's what these people do. And you need to sober up and stop thinking that your family members, and I'm talking about these evil ones, don't even try to put it past them that they don't do this, because witchcraft is real and people do this. They'll put a domination spell on you. They'll put conflict spells on you. They'll do all the isolation spells, make your spouse hate you spells, slow down your money. They try to put these things on you to try to make you be these behaviors because they know that you're not these behaviors. And by you acting based on the spell and whatever they sent to you, now they can go ahead and start their smear campaign with you. And you're trying to figure out, why are these things happening to me? Why is this going on? It's the spell work, more than likely. And the narcissist, don't put it past the narcissist. Yes, more than likely, he or she has practiced spell work and put things on you and done things to you. You'd be surprised how far a narcissist will go and how demonic they are. You're not imagining these things. That's why you started getting the dreams, the downloads, the prophetic visions. That's why the Lord started showing you things. That's why he started making things become extremely uncomfortable for you, because he wanted you to get a clear vision of what the spirit realm looks like, what principalities are, what toxic behaviors are. And now that you've gained all that, he's going to emancipate you and deliver you. He's going to orchestrate circumstances to where you're going to have to call it quits. You're going to have to separate from this person, place, or thing that is creating this type of energy for you. These flying monkeys already didn't like you. That's why it's so easy for them to join in doing all that wicked behavior. They're so willing to actually break the law to destroy you because they think they're above the law. They've been doing this for so long that they have never had one person challenge them. And that's because they have to use spell work in order to do what they do. And you're going to be that one person to break up the coven, to dismantle all of what they've done, and to expose them. You're not the only victim of these people. They've done it to other people. This is what they do to get their way. They team up and they attack one person. How low are you? Wicked are you? Centipede. You are the pestilence found in Hades, Sheol, Guyana, and in the lake of fire. Well, there shouldn't be any pestilence in the lake of fire because everything is burned up. You vibrate low. How dare you do this to people? And then you hide behind various religions. And then you go and you work in places where you're working in the school or working at Red Cross or working at different type of community centers, and always putting yourself in the community and around constituents that could never, ever imagine that behind the scenes and in your home, you are leading smear campaigns and are launching missiles at family members, friends, people in the community, at whomever. You live in a two-faced life, a mask, and you think your mask can't be ripped off. I'm here to tell you, your mask is getting ready to be ripped off, and there's nothing you can do about it. You don't get to, you think the Lord isn't going to protect his children? Oh, you think that you sit high and look low. No, he's got something real good for you that's going to knock you to your face. Your lips are going to kiss the dirt. You're going to be so close to the dirt, you're going to have dirt in your eyes. Now tell me what you see, blind man. teaming up with people to destroy somebody because you got caught doing A, B, C, or D. When somebody shares with you in confidence, in private, their personal story, their life as a child and the things that they have experienced, and you take it and you use it against them and turn it into a missile and share it with other people, and then you add lies to it, that same thing will happen to you, but it will be worse. I hope if you are a narcissist, you're listening. I hope if these are the things that I hope you're listening to the upgrade this evening, because you need to hear this. Preaching the word of God, using religion to hide behind your evil, wicked ways, teaming up with people to destroy somebody who has a higher spiritual ranking than you, who has gifts, who's talented, who's chosen, who you know has the light shining through them, and you're jealous and you're envious, and you are willing to team up with a wicked man or woman to lie, to falsify, and to manipulate services and systems set in place to protect and serve the community. You are willing to go to the police to lie on your victims. Doing everything you can to wipe somebody out. The flying monkey, doing the devil's work. Real easy for you to do because you're already wicked. Believing everything that the narcissist says, and everything that they're telling you is really what they did. It's really who they are. The narcissist's gifts get taken away. You'll watch the rise and fall. They can't keep using preaching or motivational speaking or working in the community as a beard for much longer. Towers are coming. The flying monkey gets exposed also. You know, the victims have a right to fight back legally against you and get a lot of money for the suffering and the pain and the intent to cause emotional distress that you express and cause to these victims. The flying monkey will always be the right-hand female or male for the narcissist. I had a flying monkey contact me after I contacted I'm not going to call him mine. After I contacted someone who happens to be, I confronted my molester. I confronted someone who touched me inappropriately, and I told him to cease and desist. And I told him I had received legal advice on how to deal with this person who continued to stalk me. And he is a flying monkey. He was used to do the dirty work for the narcissist. And he and the narcissist had a conversation on the phone. And next thing you know, my phone is ringing and here's the flying monkey. And I let the flying monkey, I had my conversation with the flying monkey, but I didn't have the conversation. The one that would set me free from what he had done. He's an enemy of mine, And the narcissist is an enemy of mine, and they teamed up to both smear my name, while both of them are foul and both have done things to me that are disrespectful, violated me spiritually and even physically. And I'm speaking about my molester in this realm. And the narcissist is well aware of what the narcissist has and has not done, no matter what lies he tells or she tells. They know what they've done. So anyway, when I confronted this flying monkey for the last time, and I confronted them the way that I needed to confront him, I told him cease and desist. And I went off in the text message. I went off in the way that I should have gone off the first time I was violated, so there would have never been a second time or any other time. This should have been highlighted a long time ago, but when you are dominated by magic, you are open and vulnerable for these type of things to happen for you, i.e. narcissistic attacks, i.e. flying monkey attacks. Well, when I sent the cease and desist text to the flying monkey, another flying monkey texted me. And this flying monkey couldn't wait to say what it had to say. But this flying monkey didn't also realize that I'm no longer dominated and wasn't expecting my response. Taking back your power. These flying monkeys are weak. They think that they can dominate you. They're not expecting that one day you're going to rise within your power and open your mouth and decapitate them with the sword of truth. And that's what happened. She won't be flying around me with that anymore because she understands. It understands. He understands. They understand that the towers are here. Judgment is here. Vindication is here. Vengeance is here. You don't get the opportunity to destroy people's lives and kick it, party, and bullshit and have a good time while you have left someone in a pit. And are rejoicing at your destruction. You don't read the Bible, either that or you don't believe in it. Because you're not aware of what's coming to you. You haven't gotten away with anything as a flying monkey. Only thing you've done is exposed yourself for the tower. Oh, okay, this one, yeah, that one. Okay, come here, Grim Reaper, that one right there. Off the face of the earth. Sister, speak. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm not going to play any games with you. The Most High God will wipe your enemies off the face of this earth. You better be prepared for this. And if you are a lily pad, this is not the show for you. We are about war. We are about love. We are about justice. We are about the Lord's vengeance being whatever he wants it to be on our enemies. Our enemies have come after us for far too long. They have been hunting us, stalking us, harassing us, setting us up for failure, stagnating us, isolating us, creating conflict in our lives, making other people hate us, slowing up our money, our progress, messing with our health, trying to mess with our mind, our livelihood. And they have given zero FUCKs about it. And you gonna sit up here and be a lily pad and really let them and give them a pass? No more passes for the narcissists and the flying monkeys. It is time for them to get their just due. And the flying monkeys and the narcissists cannot stop the Most High God from coming through and tearing stuff up. It doesn't matter how many relationships they form, the Lord will break up every single one of those relationships. Completely move people out of the way. And when you get your power back, and when you regain your energy, and when you start vibrating high, they're going to feel you pull back your energy. They're going to feel the shift. Some of them are going to even try to reach out to you, but because you went no contact and changed your number, they're going to discover that you changed your number, and then it's going to get really real for them. You have to go all out when it comes to blocking them. Let them post. Let them try to tease and taunt. Let them try to do whatever it is to make you. They're going to try to provoke you, make you mad. Let them play that bullshit. Let them play them games if they want to. Let them play. They're only setting themselves up for your greatest comeback, for your promotion, for rapid acceleration. They are being used. And you're learning. You're learning that never again will you leave yourself open, that you will clear, you will cleanse, you will do the work, you will take the spiritual baths, you will rebuke, you will return to sender, you will get on your knees, you will repent, you will praise the Most High God because He's the head of all principalities. You will do these things that you need to do because you know on the other side of that darkness that you just got out of, and the fact that you just got out of the sea, from sea to shore, you don't want to go backwards. Let these flying monkeys try to do. Look, they're going to try to spy on your page, drive by your house. They're going to try to do whatever they can because they work for the narcissist. They're weak. They're really weak. They're so weak that they have to do spell work. They have to lie. They have to do all that because they're weak. They vibrate low. They really, really work for the devil. You're not imagining it. It's a matter of how long you're going to put up with it. And some of you don't know when, but the Lord knows when. Oh yeah, there is going to be a split, a shift, a surge in power going towards you. Because you've been in this narcissistic situation for far too long with your family, with your spouse, with your friends, co-workers. It has to be a change. Because you're suffering. Don't be afraid of the outcomes of what their judgment is for these people in your life. For these people who you once knew. Everything that they wanted for you is getting ready to be their downfall and their reality. Flying monkeys, the narcissist, the suffering, the pain, the crying, everything that you've experienced is getting ready to work for your good. It's going to be your power. It's going to be your power. And there's going to be several towers. The narcissists and the flying monkeys, they mess with the right one, especially with me. You mess with the right one. The right one. How dare you? But okay, thank you. Trying to get things that don't belong to you. My strategy to overcome what I literally had to fight through. At one point, didn't even understand what was happening, but I finally found out. These flying monkeys are now shaking and trembling. They don't know what's getting ready to happen next. All they know is that the shift is here, and so are the towers. A lot of times the narcissist will target you because they think you're alone and you don't have any support. They'll think that because they've done all this work to isolate and cause all this conflict that there's nobody for you to turn to. That's how dumb they are. That's how stupid they are. That's how reprobate they are. They don't think that you have any help. That's why they team up and gang up and stalk. But, you have to be pretty powerful for them to do that. Look at all these people ganging up on you. That's how powerful you are. You're going to find out how powerful you are. These narcissists and flying monkeys are not going to know what hit them. And for the ones for what I just experienced, you deserve everything that's coming your way and has already come your way. You hunted me. You tried to come for my inheritance. You tried to attack everything that was mine, my mother's, my sister's, my brother's. You tried to dominate in what was not yours. You tried to take what was not given to you. You tried to do everything that you could. This is the true story. And I've shared this on another episode of what I experienced with flying monkeys, doing everything they could to smear my name, to take my father's estate, to take what had been given to me, to take what was my mom's, to get their hands on something that hasn't even come to pass, that hasn't even been liquidated because she's still alive, just greedy, wanting everything of ours. They launched the biggest smear campaign and attack and even teamed up with the narcissist to launch these attacks. I'm exposing it and telling the truth because I'm not afraid of you. You don't dominate me, and other people need to hear this because other people have experienced this or something similar to this when it comes to narcissists and flying monkeys, and that happen to be family members or a loved one, a spouse, a coworker. I've experienced this. The whole throwing the rock and hiding the hand, putting spells on me, on my marriage, all of that. All of the stuff that was done. Harassment, stalking, setting people up, narcissists, flying monkeys, and you think you don't have a day coming? Keep thinking. Keep thinking. You cannot terrorize. You're not bigger than God. And everything has already been reversed, mirrored back into you. See, when you gain your power, brothers and sisters, over the narcissists and the flying monkeys, it's a wrap for them. They can't close your throat chakra anymore. They can't affect your crown chakra. They can't dominate any aspect of you anymore. No more. You're not going to be a victim anymore. The narcissist and the flying monkey have an expiration date. The narcissists and the flying monkeys will experience tower after tower. Everything that they do to you, they will experience. Whether they have cheated, no matter what it is that they have done, they're going to experience it. And because they're so arrogant, just sit back and get ready. You've been a wonderful listening audience this evening to The Upgrade. I could go on and on, but I want to save this energy, have other shows to record. On The Upgrade, we cover every aspect of mental health and wellness for all shades of brown people. Tonight's episode physical fitness, incorporating it into your lifestyle. And the narcissist and their flying monkeys. You heard audio clips about 10 reasons why exercise is beneficial for your physical and mental health, as well as a healthy diet. And then you listen to 6 reasons why the flying monkeys and the narcissist time is coming to an end, and there is judgment for them. They don't think that there's judgment, but there's judgment. The blood is on their hands. There's nothing that they could say or do to escape it. They're losing their powers and their abilities. And the Lord is breaking up and dismantling the groups. I need you to gain your power back, and I need you to heal from your childhood trauma so you never have to deal with this type of effery again. Or if you do encounter it, you'll be able to see everything at the beginning and walk away swiftly. You don't even have to engage. Whatever it is, for those of you who will be delivered out of this, whether you are the victim or the villain, you have a story to tell, and you'll be able to emancipate other people who experience these type of behaviors. For those of you who don't want to change, you have an expiration date. And that's just what it is. I thank you for listening to The Upgrade this evening, this morning, this afternoon. You've been a wonderful listening audience. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield, and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. We return to sender all demonic activity, all negative energy, all spell work, voodoo, hexes, witchcraft. We reverse all of it, return to sender, and mirror it back to you. All karma intended to come our way will not reach us. It will boomerang to your bosom and have adverse, immediate effect. We are divinely protected. I am divinely protected. Be encouraged.